Hey gamers, it's
Thank you,
game
Jack.
time, and we're all snowed in our homes. It's been a fun week. Honestly, it has for me. Reminded me of COVID times. It was nice.
Sure.
For
Introverts,
anyone who
am I
doesn't
right?
know, yeah, I am like one of the biggest introverts I know. So
I've just
it's
been
like, oh no, I have
spectating.
to sit at home and
Oh
not
no, trust me.
socialize.
I'm
What do
glad
I do?
I like remoting into work. My fucking problem is I didn't get groceries before everything froze the fuck over.
Yeah.
I went and got groceries today, and it wasn't a fun experience.
Yeah.
We lost our roommate.
Yep.
With the home.
God bless.
Slid down the hill and never stopped sliding.
God
Free
bless
fall.
Cody or
We
whatever
drug we
the fuck
drug
his
the
name
body.
was.
We drug his body back up.
He
and,
went in a body
where
bag.
he went in a body bag.
Oh no. Oh,
Went
no.
full initial D on that hill.
It was funny because he died like the Peter Griffin death pose.
It is funny how he landed like that.
Yeah, truly.
I got a picture if you guys want to see.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to see the picture. I asked
That's a good
about his welding.
Let's see it.
So anyway, we're playing D&D tonight. I'm tired, but we're balling.
We're gonna do it.
We ball.
We're gonna do it.
Same.
God.
What?
Where is this? Where is it?
Jack sent the
okay.
image of Corey dead.
Why did you do that?
What happened again? Like
He died,
legitimately?
bro.
No,
Just bring
he's
it back?
fine. We did a meme.
Okay.
I thought that was you whenever you first said that.
Stanky leg. Looks backwards. Did he turn in his shoe? Did he turn his shoe on his leg?
I can show you the picture that happened before he fell.
He turned around on step.
He just woo. Anyway, the audience can't see that, so we're
Not till
whenever-
I edit it way
whenever
later
James
and I
eventually
don't
makes the
remember.
highlights. Yeah.
And there's so much snow. There's so much on the ground.
This is the worst snow we've gotten in the whole time I've lived in Tennessee.
Yeah, honestly, it's been like 15 years since we've had snow this bad.
It's actually not snow this much, and James is correct. In about 13 years. 2 years ago, we had 2 inches of snow, but this is the first time in 13 years that we've
It's
had
like
over
6 inches.
Yeah. I remember
When I was
the last
living in-
time it was this fucking bad, and I loved it.
Yeah, when I was living in Arkansas, may have been the same time that snow happened. It was probably about 15 years ago. I was living in Arkansas at the time, and we got 36 inches of snow. We were out of school for like a month.
Is that why he?
Oh, fuck.
Sorry to anyone watching. We're just having a good old time right now. We haven't socialized all week, so we're
We're a little
It looks
wild.
like he tried to mug the snowman.
beat the tar out of him.
Man, Olaf absolutely went ham. Oh gosh.
Oh, I
Oh,
remember this.
I've been sitting on those for a while.
So last time,
Yes.
before last time, the Crimson Mayhem Party and the rest of the Slayers all started their infiltration of the Crooked Tower, which is King Aranor's lair that he's been working in and working out of, I guess.
I mean, he's working inside of it. So.
Both, yeah.
He put a lease on it. He's gonna use that fucking lease.
Yeah. Which would have been one of the potential paths for finding it too. Finding the landlord and then
finding his fucking bank statements.
It's not illegal to question someone's housing if you can find a name, first and last name. It's not illegal. They
defeat
can't.
him by
They
getting
can't.
him fucking evicted.
And he's like, guys, that's where all my
Shit,
evil stuff
man.
was. Fuck!
Wait. They didn't even give me a 30-day notice. What the fuck?
I was gonna get the undead to help me move, but the fucking necromancer isn't here.
Technically, if he's considered a biohazard, you don't need 30 days. We could lie. We could say he has lice.
Ooh.
He got lice.
So anyway, they found it by different means. And started their infiltration, Crimson Mayhem, taking up the vanguard. They defeated the illusion mage, Lux, who was then made immortal by Aranor. However, you're not sure if it was temporarily or permanently stripped of his magic, so he didn't do anything stupid after getting that immortality. And then you guys spoke to the king. You questioned his motives and his history, and he explained it in part, and he said, if you want to get the full experience, like if you want to understand where I'm coming from truly, follow me. And you followed him through this door and were met with a blinding light, and now all of you, as you came to, were in a completely different world. This beautiful, futuristic city, this sort of Art Deco appearance, and a city of magic and technology, and you are in the bodies of a group of people observing through their eyes. And last session we played as them, just living together, existing together, establishing connections and personalities and whatnot. It was established that the carnival would be happening on the night of the day that you are that you jump to, and as dusk approached, Mezitevo and Aspida, James and Adam's characters, were called to the home of Lady Iresi, who displayed to them something that she had been working on and wanted to kind of get the opinion of people within the upper circles, within the magisterium, within one of the more men of the people, and just gauge how they took it. Mezitevo acted the professional. Said, I have concerns, but this is a bold step that could help a lot of people. That step being the, at least for now, as still a prototype, still in the works, art of resurrection magic. And Aspida, still a bit drunk, was driven more by his emotions and issued some concerns about it. Um, and but everyone managed to kind of come to a thing of, okay, we'll see how it goes. We'll feel this out and see where we land on it.
Mhm.
We'll take this slow, go through the proper channels, and yeah, and we ended with you guys heading out, and we will start with everyone gathering for the carnival.
Hey, Mama.
Mhm.
If I wanted to send just you an image on Discord, it would not go to the general memes, correct?
Right.
You would have to send it to
You
him.
up at the very top. There's a little Discord controller icon, and that has direct
Don't.
messages. And then you find
Yeah.
me.
Picture of my foot. Yeah, no, that's not right. I was trying to show you how purple my feet were today. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that sentence information.
Where did you? Did you send it to Jack?
Wait, did you send it to
No,
me?
send it to general.
I don't see it.
Oh, no, I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete it.
What
It
happened?
won't let me.
Yeah, well. Oh, there it
Oh
is.
dear God!
Oh Christ!
Damn, put
Anyway.
some socks and shoes on. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah. Warm up, girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's not from the cold, guys. It's not from the cold. That's from my autoimmune disease.
I'll delete it for
My
you.
mom,
Still
was,
put them
my
socks.
mom was just kind of being a hater and was like, I said like, "Hey, Mom, I'm having trouble with my Raynaud's," and she was like, "Oh, it can't be that bad." And I sent her that, and she was like,
Oh.
she was like, "Go eat a raw steak."
Uh,
I'm
So anyway.
sorry. Oh,
So
It's good.
I'm sorry.
moving on.
I'm the worst.
Get it?
so,
Huh?
Thank you.
Mezitevo and Aspida are together. Ictello, you had left Mezitevo's home to go and prepare for the carnival. Did you have anything you wanted to do before, or were you kind of just heading straight there?
To get my mind off the whole interaction, I think I would just head straight there.
Okay.
Trying to get my hands moving.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Megaleo would probably meet up and tag along with you. Kovo,
Cool.
where are you at?
If I remember correctly, Kovo was pleased by the magical because opposite to Emmy, Kovo has been used as a means of destruction, so she would be like, "Oh, that's sick." She thinks that'd be great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So she would most likely be beside her found father and would be excited, saying
go
that
and
this
meet up with him.
this would
Okay.
this would undo.
Oh yeah,
the
you were
bad.
with them. You were with them.
I
Yeah,
was about to say she was Kovo was at the door, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
You tagged along with them. Yes, so you're with those two. So yeah, you all make your way to where the carnival is taking place, which is a lot of the city. It's on the streets, in the skies, in many buildings around. You see that now that the festivities have begun, there is partying and dancing and music flooding the streets of the city of Zenith. So what are you guys doing?
Are we all grouped together now?
I would say Ectello, you and Megaleo meet up with Tuxedo, but you guys are together, and then the other three are together. But you guys could all meet up if you wanted.
Initiative. I
Are you feeling a bit better, my boy?
It is a good thing I sober up quick, but I
Yes,
just wish
yes,
I
it
sobered
is.
I'm gonna share my screen real quick for music.
Did things go decently?
Well, it didn't go bad, but
I got my point across, though, right?
yes.
Uh,
If
you
the
got many
if
points.
if the
Yes.
point being that you were not very happy with it was your point, then yes. And
got
that you
many
are
points.
concerned about the ethics of it all, because that's where I'm concerned as well.
That was my main concern, for sure, and I just...
And
I
do
apologize
remember,
for-
both of
yes.
you, we need to keep this on the down low. Mostly.
Of course.
Amongst our colleagues, we can discuss
I need
it.
to
I would
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah.
Kovo is very good at secrets.
But the
I
common,
won't
I would
tell
not,
anyone.
I would not wish for the common people or any assailants who may be spying in the dark to potentially try to hurt someone we know.
Exactly, and that's the main reason I don't say anything. Though I do believe eventually it does need to come out to the public.
Well,
Once
it's going to have to one way or another, whether
Yes.
it be through good means or not. It's inevitable at this point.
Of course. But I suppose in the meantime we should just keep it in the back of our mind and keep the carnival at the forefront.
Yes.
Anyways, how about we get you some drinks? Come on.
Oh, you know I do not drink that much. Now,
Well,
if we find that
I-
one stand with the nice cigarettes, by the name of Abraham, I believe.
I see. Those lungs of yours. Oh goodness. It'd
I
be
gotta
better
keep
if
them
you had
healthy for
something to
my.
wash it down with.
I have to keep them as healthy as I can for all my verbal casting.
Yes, of course. Oh,
Yeah, you guys are walking through the city, people dancing in the street, a beautiful upbeat song playing. And you see people have set up stalls, rented out buildings from businesses or residences up this street that you're on to set up shops or restaurants.
any Euro stands?
Let's see.
Yes.
I just want it to be known if there are Euro stands, Kelfor's gonna grab the fucking bars of his prison and say, "Let me
As
Oh,
you're
are we in like
walking-
little prisons?
No.
No, we're just floating in free
You-
space.
Oh.
It feels like you are the person.
See,
Um,
Emmy imagined just like a screen. And so when she would want to interact, she's just like, ah!
No, essentially you are viewing through this person's eyes.
If
Yeah, but
Um,
we
that were
can't
the case-
interact. So
You can't
If that
interact.
were the
It's essentially it's basically like a VR
Mhm.
movie.
If that were the case, Piper, you know how many migraines you would give Kovo?
no, probably. She'd be like, does anybody hear the small Victorian child?
Yeah, the what?
Also, VR. Oh, as soon as we get out of this experience, Emmy's just gonna.
It feels normal. Like you're not getting like the weird VR stuff. Like
Until after.
it feels like you are just this person, but you are not able to control the body or the voice or the thoughts or anything.
That sounds like hell.
That sounds like a
Uh,
bad night of drinking.
Yeah.
And Emmy, when we get out of this, Emmy's probably gonna be screaming. Just,
So is there a Euro stand?
So, as you guys are walking, you see a a series of stalls. One is like this little tent up against one of the sides of one of the buildings, and as you are walking by, just kind of peeking into the stalls and amenities, you see a gentleman whose name precedes him, as you see Abraham looking to make a profit tonight.
Abraham!
I spit
Come here!
How are you doing?
Good, good. Ready to give you some early business.
Let me tell you, it's good you got in early, because stock is flying already.
Well,
Now,
let's
what
go
can I
ahead.
get you, kind gentlemen?
All right. Well, I suppose we should go ahead and get some euros for everybody else, right, Mesatuvo?
This is the drugstore.
Yeah, this is the drugstore, sir.
Which is why we need to get some for everyone else, right?
Well, yes, that's
Exactly.
why we're getting the cigarettes. Because that'll make the euros that much better.
As you guys are browsing,
Cigars.
you got cigars?
Tempting.
Small
But
print. Hello?
no, smoking
I'm a little
bad
bit-
for you. As he pulls out his flask and takes a big swig.
Well, my vice does lie more in cigarettes, so you know what I'm here for, Abraham.
Those motherfucking Newports. My God, he has it.
No ports. As you guys are shopping, he says, you know, up the street, there was an interesting new stand. They haven't come around. It's kind lady, lovely person. It was Yosefka or something of the sort, and
Just got reincarnated.
and she had this. It's some kind of. It's real tough kind of meat, but it just breaks apart in your mouth. Had this lovely sauce, and she was rolling them up. It's you guys should really try it. I can't remember what she called it.
Can
Sounds
I
delightful.
DM?
Mhm.
Can I roll to see if Kelfor can enforce the love of euros onto this person who lives in the past? It's up to you. Or is there maybe a frame of way we can do it to where I could roll to maybe see if
Like
Ectello
roll to
would
info.
love.
Make him roll a D100.
Make me roll a D100.
And if he rolls
you
a
want.
1, she fucking hates euros.
Oh, I would cry. I would get me out of this hell.
Yeah, roll a d100. Why not?
Yeah, okay. Sure. Do I have to say high or low or
Just roll.
Just roll.
73?
Ooh.
That's my lucky number!
That's James's lucky number. I can't not give it to you.
It actually is!
Yeah.
It's like, oh wait, I can.
I mean, it's Matt's decision. I'm not at this Euro shop yet.
While you're not, Kelfor is not able to like insert thoughts. You hear about this. You hear about this shop, and you're like, it couldn't be. and
There's no fucking shot.
There's no
and
way.
Kelfor
You
and
feel a
Ectello
cold.
at the same time think, we've got to try it. We've got to go there.
That's Ectello. This Ectello person I'm really liking.
Pure harmony.
Soul
I
Link.
feel like it's also like a cartoon in the sense that when our characters that are inside these characters look in the eyes of each other, they can see their actual friends in there. Like when Emmy looks at the person Kelfor's playing, she sees a tiny cat man beating on the irises.
It's not like that.
And,
There was part of
and
it.
Emmy's also like, Emmy's got like a poster board and it's like, what's happening?
Emmy, you just feel through you know, you have telepathy, and so you just feel like a distant shake of like, let's fucking go! Like through, through several walls.
I heard it through mine.
uh,
Well, Amy would press that California to like grab the joystick and just
go.
because that's what Emmy's been trying to do this whole time. Like during the topic where the lady was like, "This is wonderful. We can undo all the dead I've caused." Emmy's just like that SpongeBob meme where he's running around the brain and setting stuff on fire. That's what Emmy was doing.
his name.
That's what Emmy was doing. She was like throwing her whole body at the walls.
Fine dining and breathing.
Exactly. Byra cannot reach her in this person's mind.
Probably not, honestly.
She hears a dying tone when she tried to pray. Just
She's like, that's weird. Can I check in on that?
She'll be
It's
fine.
AOL
She's been through worse.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
She's been through worse.
Yeah.
Now,
as
Abraham.
long as she's got Hopper.
Wait, is Hopper
Fine,
one of
Emmy
the other?
Out
Two?
Hopper in prison.
Is
He's
Hopper
not, no.
He's
succeeding?
not.
Hopper's in prison.
He's
That's
not.
hilarious.
There are 6 people, one for
You sh-
each of the
Or you should have given
persons. If anything, he is probably Ectelo's dragon.
given the Hopper's just like
Now, Abraham, you know what I'm here for.
he would
And
love that.
I just put it out of my wallet, which is full of coins, and I'm like,
Oh, I know what you're here for. How many?
say for tonight, how many are in a pack?
20.
3 packs.
Oh boy, going a bit strong today.
I'm
I see.
sharing.
It's the carnival.
Oh, you think I'm gonna smoke all
I
of these
wasn't-
myself?
I wasn't judging. I wasn't judging. I mean, look, as I wave my flask.
You were thinking it awful loudly.
You know me. I think my thoughts very loudly.
I have one vice in this world. Now leave me to it.
I will always support you in that vice. Thank you.
He reaches behind the counter, pulls out 3 packs, and hands them to you. You exchange the relevant funds. And, okay, what is up with the fucking...
Clear your cash, maybe.
Oh, at fair moon's rise. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
God,
gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's number 1.
There's number 1. No,
eat a thing, learn to resurrect the dead.
That is genuinely one of my favorite. Just
Oh my
like the
God.
peeled back Darth Maul mask. Just oh my god. It's number 1.
Peter, they're resurrecting the dead. That reminds me the one time when I was in Five Nights at Freddy's and Bonnie the Cucumber came up and sold me a pizza.
But Jacksepticeye came in and ate it.
Now, Abraham, you're not hiding.
Yes.
You're not hiding any special recipes under that hat of yours, are you?
You know me too well. Reaches his whole arm and... like, been keeping this for a regular. He shows it, pulls out a pack, and holds it out, and you know the normal ones are, you know, this very simple kind of homey wrapping that he created. This one is gold filigreed and it's like
God.
I've only got a few in stock.
You know, I like to save my money for stuff like this. And I just put down a bag full of platinum. My man! Dap him up.
Dabs you up.
You were not wrong whenever you said that it was just flying off the shelves. Oh, goodness.
That's what I'm saying.
With old wizards like me here, it'll be done in 30 minutes.
It's true. The Magisterium loves their Rillos. Well, do enjoy the carnival, my friend.
Absolutely, Abraham.
Be sure to share plenty.
Oh, of course.
Unless that's not in the cards.
You think I'm gonna smoke all these by myself? Tempting, but no.
What if you could?
I would if I could.
This just reminds me of I had a friend in high school, and he worked nights at McDonald's, and so he literally just didn't sleep.
Yeah.
And he smoked 4 packs a day.
Oh, God.
He was 17.
That poor guy.
Yeah, he had it rough. Great guy. Love him.
Who was it?
I don't want to just dox him.
Yeah, no, we can't
No,
say that on
give me a
stream.
name, possibly an address, and social
It was
security.
here. I can just text you his name. I think you met him.
I know who it was. It was our friend Zach.
No, different guy, but similar thing. So anyway,
Yeah, I think with that we'll head
say
out and try to
farewells.
find this.
Ectello, you, Megaleo, and Tuxedo are drawn to this this lovely little stall where it smells immaculate. Nothing quite, yeah, like nothing quite like you've ever smelled before. But it does kind of remind you of home, of your homeland.
Kelpors or Ectello?
Ectello.
Hmm.
Yeah. And
Ectello's gonna feel a little weird about that, but it's gonna be fine.
but you guys go up to the stand, and it's not getting too much attention right now, but it's people are coming and going. And you go up, Norman. Welcome. Come in.
Hi.
Hello. What can I get all of you on this lovely night?
We smelled it from about a block away, and it smelled very interesting. What do you sell here?
It's this lovely recipe that I came up with, and it's inspired from my homeland a bit, but with my own twist on it. I'm calling it a gyro.
One sec. Couple holds in his excitement. It's like, God, maybe we should go back. Maybe it's fine if the world collides. But yeah, Ectello will just go.
The world may burn, but Euros will endure.
Euros will
Mankind
endure.
mankind might end, but Euros will endure forever. Oh shit. But yeah, Ectello would just go ahead and say like, "Oh, euro? Yeah, sure. I'll have 1 euro. And could I get 2 for my other friends here?"
Absolutely.
And then
she begins cooking as you all are just sitting amongst yourselves, and Megaleo leans over to you and he's like, "You don't think she's from Never mind. That's,
No, go ahead and say
it's,
it. You got my interest peaked.
no, I forgot my accent there.
You were
I
about to go
noticed.
into hell yeah. You were about to go into hell yeah. I can feel it. I had
Oh,
the thought earlier
no.
today. Hell yeah made his way into this little shit.
He's also a survivor, much like the king.
Oh, no.
It's- right. Well,
This is something about our hometown.
it smells like it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Which, you know, I don't have great memories, but you know,
Hey,
it's more in the sense of we're different now. So
we're different people. Hey,
not you really,
Well,
or me.
well, I mean, Aspen is pretty much the same too.
Actually, you know what? I don't think we've ever actually. Oh
I don't
shit!
think we've changed.
Oh fuck! We're
You
really
know
gonna have
what?
to
We
do-
really haven't changed, have we?
We're gonna need to do
Real-
an introspective here
It's a real
soon.
moment of reflection right now. Here in the
You know what would
stand.
help with that?
But it's a different time. We'll be fine.
fine. We're fine. And she's not like it's not like a guard or anything, is she? Come on.
I wouldn't be here right now if she was.
Exactly. So let's just enjoy a little taste of home. It's been so long.
I'm looking forward to it.
You guys are served your euros and dig in, and they're delicious.
Oh, I thought I was gonna roll to see
They're god
Victello.
awful.
I was gonna roll to see if Victello liked it, and like,
Not
if
at
Victello
all.
liked it or not was depending if Kelfor was gonna be like, "That's my person, let's go," or "Fuck this guy."
Kelfor, since you're kind of experiencing this through them, you get a little bit of the taste as well.
Is it like a different? Like it's
It's
not
different.
as refined.
It tastes more like kind of like a home recipe rather than like a food that people make, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like sort of a cultural thing. It feels more like a family meal. It's different in a nice way though. They're the same food, but they're comparable but not different flavor profiles a bit. This one's a little spicier than the ones in Lind.
Yes. Yes.
God, yes.
Kick my fucking teeth in.
And you're all eating. Megaleo's like, "Oh my good man, this is incredible. I think you've really got something wonderful on your hands that, dare I say, will be huge. I think this, if you can make it with this, it'll really stand the test of time. It's lovely."
I genuinely have to second that. This is possibly one of the best things I've had next to like naan bread.
You should try. Maybe instead of the wrapping you're using, try wrapping it non bread sometime. This
Ooh.
could be something.
And if you
Was
do,
he
Oh,
eating the wrapper?
not the wrapper, but
No,
like the
just
tortilla.
the bread. The
tortilla
Yeah.
It's not even the paper.
He would. Honestly, I feel like Megaleo would eat the paper if he was like, "Oh fuck, this is good."
fuck.
Toxidi is sitting next to you. She's like, "It's a little papery."
No, well,
Oh,
you'll find out.
You have
You'll find out. You'll
Should-
find out. It's like, why'd you guys leave the paper? It's the best part.
She gets through most of it, and like, oh, why didn't you guys say it was?
To be
This
fair,
is way better now.
honestly, I just wanted to see how long it would go.
She did a good chunk of it.
It going through half, it's a little bit more than I expected. I won't lie.
Oh, Megaleo.
I thought it was just a flavor profile.
That's fair. You know what? I can't be mad.
Maybe like a texture thing that I
All
just
the
wasn't
grease-
accustomed to.
All the grease
is a new
sinks into the paper.
experience to all of us, so that's fair. Just don't do it again. It reminds me when you ate
Now
those.
that I know, I won't.
It reminds me when you ate those cheese wheels with the wax on them. Like
That was one time.
That was not one time.
it was multiple.
That was your entire life until we told you.
It's
But-
good now.
We're character now, right?
When we walked in here, the past is the past. We
Past
leave
is
it all
the
behind.
past. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Classic saying. Your iconic saying.
The iconic. The past is the past.
The past is the past. So you all finish your meals. Thank Yosefka. And
I'll leave a big tip as well. Is tipping a thing in this community? Does Actello know that?
it happens, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been here. I mean, you've probably been here in Zenith probably about half your life, really. And so yeah, you it happens, yeah. Like if you really enjoy a meal, toss in a tip, like something extra. Usually gratuities are included, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Man, wait, gratuities included already. Man, this really is just a better world. Maybe we should go back.
Maybe the king's kind of onto something.
Kelpor's sold. I don't know where you guys are though.
But yeah, both you and Megaleo leave large tips aside.
Taxidi's just like, next time, less paper.
Yeah. She leaves a nice tip as well, but yeah. Megaleo's got the magisterium money, so he tips a pretty significant amount. Says, "Do let me know how the business goes, and if you end up opening a permanent shop, I will be there all the time. And you will have a few regular customers, I promise you."
Don't worry, we have 4 other people who would love to join. No, 3 actually. I'm sorry. Right?
3 others.
Yeah. Also, could I get 2 more to go, if that's all right?
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Gonna be scarfing it down on the way out.
I summon Mist and I go, there you go, boy. And I just want to imagine it. It's literally the dog that gets the bologna sandwich and goes, gone in an instant.
Here's
I was thinking
Duke.
the dog with the 1
Here's
pound
Bean.
burrito.
Here's Duke.
Here's a
And
beef
here's the bean
from
burrito.
Taco Bell.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
And
I love the fucking video.
Your Drake's big old tail just wagging as it scarfs down this meal. And yeah, you all head out.
I would kill for that euro.
I think I would too. Actually. I'd commit violence for that euro.
I would do battery. Assault and battery.
We don't word it like that.
What? Wait,
Kidding.
what? Huh?
I'm not gonna do assault and battery.
I
for
value
euro.
life less after eating that euro.
Yes. Only because I hold the euro in such high value.
Yeah, you all head out. The other group leaves Abraham's. You guys are kind of right up the street from each other, so if you wanted to meet up, you could.
Oh, there they are.
Ah.
And I immediately, as soon as I step out of Abraham's, I just light my thumb on fire and get a cigarette going.
Uh,
God,
yeah,
that's so epic.
I just give him a pat on the
Delighted.
back and just a nod. I'm good.
Excellent. You know,
Alright,
the best part about these particular cigarettes, I can hear Father Time talking to me, and everything just seems to slow down.
Hold on, what's he saying?
He's saying, take a chill, man.
I
You
can't
got
really
so much
understand.
time.
Life isn't a highway; it's a path.
Life isn't
Don't
a
drive
highway.
down it. Walk.
It's a nice garden.
Life
it's
is
a
a-
nice garden walk.
And you see Aspida, like, kind of sobering up. It's my turn to be the responsible one. Alright, come on.
Being responsible, crazy.
Life is a
But-
highway,
Oh,
and
Kello!
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
ride
ride
it.
it all
Night
Are you more
long.
sober now?
all night long.
He's
Yes,
sober.
I am
I'm just
sober.
getting started.
Yes,
You know
as
my-
an. Is
And I
that
just
Abraham?
blow- I blow a sm-
Abraham, boy.
I blow a smoke cloud that looks
William
like a
walks
ship.
into-
Beautiful.
Fucking Gandalf
Yeah.
ass.
Actually, I'm gonna roll something for Ictello because Ictello doesn't drink. I'm gonna see if they do the marijuana.
Yeah.
They don't.
Okay.
Missing
clean
out.
cut.
That was a nat one.
They're a pills kind of guy. Megaleo goes into Abraham's and comes out with a few packs, including one of the golden ones.
Now it's a party.
And he lights up one of those. He does it, and then a little palm forms in his hand as he's protecting it from the wind. He lights it as well.
He's lighting the fancy one.
Yeah, he's like.
You're starting with that one now.
Well, I need to know what it's like while I'm sober, don't I?
You've got a good point.
That's what
So-
I'm saying.
Just also to let you guys know, we actually just came from a shop that sold these things called Euros.
Do you have some of them on you?
I got one more on me if you guys want to test it out.
I can smell it from here. It smells great.
Reminds you of home,
I'm
doesn't it?
smelling it, and just the hive brain
does.
needing food goes, I'll be right back. And I'm gonna go into Josefka's and buy 4.
And
Yeah.
there he goes again.
Did you guys switch brains?
Have you
what?
guys ever had a cigarette where you can feel the god of time himself talking to you, and it sounds like oh
You
my
know, I
God.
can't say I have.
No, I haven't either.
Well, I highly recommend it.
Tempting, but I'll just leave myself to the drink. But in the meantime,
I get it.
suppose I'll go
I
to
prefer
the...
the crossfade.
Dangerous combo as I come out walking with 4.
Remember
Porque
the
no
last
los
time?
dos.
Remember the last time you crossfade? We found you in a pig pen.
And it was a lovely night. I think.
I don't know. You were crying a lot on the way home.
It was
It was a
lovely.
profound night, at the very least.
It was lovely for you after we busted our butts getting you back. Like,
We came to you, and the first thing you said upon waking up was,
I was connected with the universe. What can I
kept
say?
saying it over and over again.
Like something would change, but nothing did. Didn't even try to explain it.
I thought you could understand me. What? Look, we have a night of festivities. Let's not dwell. The past is in the past, right?
The past is the past. You know
I
what?
have a feeling the past is about to be
Using it
present.
against me.
no!
As long as we can all just live in the present, stop bringing up the past, I think tonight would be a great night.
Speaking of
God
present, my god. as I just
It's
shovel
good,
a
isn't it?
fucking.
Did you eat the paper? Did you eat the paper?
No, the
Okay, good.
paper is like perfectly folded out and then tossed in the trash.
Care if I have a bite?
Hey, I bought one for you.
Thank you.
Kovo, do you want one?
Kovo.
No, Kovo.
Kovo.
Kovo,
Kovo.
Kovo.
She can't hear us.
Kovo,
She's got her
Kovo.
ears
grab
busted.
I grab one from
Distracted by the lights and
Yeah.
the music.
you, Mr. Tebow. I grab for one from you, and just kind of like I don't know why I'm imagining just like want a Sprite cranberry. It's kind of that vibe of just like go on.
Euro.
It's like that Pepsi commercial where like there's
is
a
it
riot
Euro
going
or-
on.
Yes,
Oh,
it's a
the-
euro.
Passing me a
Kim
blunt.
Kardashian.
No,
or
it's a
whichever
euro.
Kardashian one.
Okay, I thought you were passing me a blunt.
Let
Yeah,
me
no,
tell
she would
you.
absolutely take.
They
Euros.
go well
Shoot.
together, I must say.
Don't.
She would
Damn
do.
right they
she
go.
would do like how I eat, open and then like sift through what it is, and then she would eat it. But she definitely would be like, okay, so it's wrapped. Easy
Don't eat
for
the paper.
swallowing.
Yeah.
Don't eat the
Not all at once, not all
paper.
at once.
And not all
Take
at
a
once.
bite.
I tried
Take a
that
bite.
just a minute ago, and I'm gonna feel that on the way out.
You need to savor the flavor.
And it's no longer in her hand. Their hand.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay.
She's just like your dragon,
Like-
isn't that funny?
Like father, like daughter.
Like,
Did you not see how
While
I just
you
shoveled an entire euro down my mouth a minute ago?
You know, I would
Runs in the
expect
family, I
nothing less,
suppose.
Kovo.
All right. What's one of the festivities we want to do while we're out here?
I'm not sure.
Tuxedo says, pick one. There are games, there are shops, there's a festival going on now. We can go and dance.
Carnival game.
I'm
What?
down for a carnival
What'd you think?
game or two.
Carnival game.
I suppose we can go ahead and do some carnival game.
Are there any in particular?
I hope they are rigged like how you hear about. How
What's-
wonderful.
This is paradise. What's rigged? I don't. What? What's a rigged? No,
They
they're
probably
gonna-
look to see, try to figure out how
It is-
they're rigged.
In a city full of mages like this, you really can't get away with cheating all that well. One detect thoughts, and the whole thing falls apart.
If I want to win something, I'm gonna go to the
Yeah.
shooting range, the shooting one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's? Oh, well, I don't. Yes, yes, shooting would be fun for the first one. I wonder if there are betting style games,
Like one of
like
one of my old friends used to say to me all the
turtle
time.
race.
Yes,
Let's
I
do a
believe
shooting game first.
they
We
were
can do
setting
a
up some
shooting game.
kestrel races. They had some roulette tables they were setting up in one of the things. There's plenty to do.
Ooh,
And-
roulette tables. Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
we
see
found
that
his
look
vi-
in-
we found,
I
we found
see that-
Ectelo's vice.
Ictello, I see that look in your eyes. You know what happened last time.
I only
You won
lost the
big time, so you
foreclosure.
should do it again.
90% of gamblers quit before they hit it big.
You have to be in it to win it.
You just have to try. I don't get drunk or high when I do it. This is an obvious choice I'm making.
What
Means
are
you
you-
I
make
stayed
an
in
yeah.
Louisiana.
informed decision.
Because people don't make an obvious choice to drink.
What are you saying, Kobo?
I'm not impaired when I do gambling. Go ahead.
He's got a point. When Piper was in Louisiana, it was near Carnival time, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
saw
Around Mardi Gras.
it was bobbing for apples, but the water, I don't know how they did it, but that water was alcoholic water.
Mhm.
So like the apples were like they had pokes in them.
Oh no.
They had pokes in them, and they were floating in sort of
Spiked
sweet tea.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
spiked
I,
bobbing for apples.
I went, yeah, one of the Mardi Gras I went to in my hometown. There was one with they had just totally replaced the water with vodka, or maybe it was tequila. I don't
Oh,
remember.
wow.
Probably tequila.
I don't
Because
remember.
vodka sounds pretty awful.
Imagine you have a cut on your cheek and you just dip your face into
Danger.
Totally
Oh.
sanitized.
At least it's not Everclear.
Well, also it wasn't full apples. They were like just slices, and then you could
Yeah.
take obviously, and then they had a stem and caramel, and so it was a really good experience. So yes,
Yeah.
apple bobbing.
apple bottom.
Apple bobbin jeans.
Kovo wants to apple bobbing jeans.
So
Yeah.
apple bobbing and shooting range.
Shooting
Good
range.
mix.
I'm closer to the roulette after the shooting, by the way.
Quite frankly,
Yeah.
I'm just here for the good time, so I am down wherever anyone wants to go first.
Winning a lot of money,
It's the
losing a
same
lot of
here.
money. It's always fun.
Same
If I
thing.
see anything we
Is
may
there
like.
any forms? There are any forms of small animal races that is purely chance. That sounds so fun, like turtles or ducks.
What about the kangaroo
Turtle
races?
There may be.
Oh my god.
There's the kestrel racing. Those are, of course, larger animals, beasts of burden, but they. I'm sure they've set up other gambling games around there. We could check that out.
Let's
Whenever
do
we
the
go to
shooting
roulette.
one first.
Yeah, you guys go up to the little shooting range, and the gentleman there. Hello, come in. Lovely, wonderful to meet all of you. Would you like to test your skills?
I think we
Oh.
would.
Perhaps
I'm
you
not really
mean-
good at shooting, so
A wonderful way to put it.
yes. What kind of what would be shooting here? Is it bow and arrow, crossbow?
Well,
Are there guns?
you can sort of take your pick. We've got an arrangement of weapons, whatever you're most comfortable with. Being Zenith as it is, many people just with their magic, little magic missile.
That's
they,
straight up cheating. That is straight up cheating.
No, I make sure they're not doing the auto targeting one.
Okay, good.
But yes, take your pick.
How futuristic are the weapons here, by the by?
They're all right. I mean, this isn't sci-fi. It's there's bows and arrows, crossbows, some guns,
Any thrown weapons?
thrown weapons. Yep. There's javelins, and then of course magic as well.
I'll
Is it
bite
okay
on
if I
the
use
apple.
mine?
Well, I'd have to look at it first to make sure it's not enchanted with anything in particular. Thank you. This is a lovely. Oh my goodness.
Thanks.
He runs his hand along it, reaches back, pulls out a little stone with identify in it, and he says, "Nope, you are all good to go, my friend."
All right, Ictello.
Now, if I miss, don't make fun of me.
You know me.
I certainly won't.
Make an attack roll.
Cool.
Which one are you aiming for? It's they're like the little metal targets that you shoot and they ding. And there's 10 points, 15 points, and 20 points all the way in the back.
How many shots do I get?
I'd say 5.
Okay. I'm gonna try to go to the one in the back.
Yeah. You see, of the prizes, the highest one like the grand prize is for 100 points, which would require 5 perfect shots of 20.
Okay.
So
All right.
go ahead and make your rolls.
What's the grand
And call them
prize?
if you're changing them.
Nat
No.
20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
17.
Right.
Another nat 20.
So
God damn, Atello!
you
Crit.
I love this
Pull back.
die, by the way. It's so good.
yeah. You pull back, ding, 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 and you shoot and miss the 4th one, and then you pull back, shoot the last one, and it ding, and then ricochets and hits the 4th one as well.
Nice.
Yes. Haven't seen that one done before. Well,
You know, I did
you
not think I was going to lose that 4th one, but oh, thank you guys.
made it up. Made it up. Yes.
It's just luck, really. It's all luck.
Good God. Well, congratulations. You win the grand prize, my dear friend. And he goes over and pulls it down. He says, "And I'm glad a marksman has such skill on it. You say it was just luck, but I've got an eye for it." And he hands you a little box. And as you open it, there is a cool little arcane-infused monocle in it.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm just
this
right
is
there
more-
over your shoulder looking in the box.
Mastavio, I feel like this is more of your style, but let's.
You're the
look
one that won
inside.
it.
Well, let's take a look at what it does.
You affix to it, and he says, "Please give it a try." And
It helps with shooting.
you pull back and fire, and as you do, you see within this monocle a like reticle essentially appear within the monocle, and
Holy
It-
shit! I have cheats.
He's got hacks.
gives you advantage on all ranged attacks.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, so
See, that is
Very,
for your
very
speed and not mine.
grand prize.
I would expect nothing less. All
Thank
right.
you, Maspida. Well, thank you so much. Does anyone else want to shoot?
My pleasure.
Well, I suppose since the grand prize is gone, I wasn't gonna win it anyway. I might as well throw the javelins.
Ooh, there also could be a hammer that you hit the bottom thing and shoot up to hit the bell. You have to swing really
Strongman
hard.
competition.
Strong man.
That is just up the street, yes.
I thought about that, but I didn't want to break away from the
Do
main
it.
group. Okay.
Do the
Okay.
strong.
My
Maspida,
boy.
if there's one thing I know, you're strong as shit. What's your strength at, by the way?
20.
Yeah, you're strong as
Aspida,
shit.
why wouldn't you try it?
I think everyone's best stat is maxed out.
Listen,
I think I'd
I-
make it like that.
I didn't want to break
Honestly,
away
Kovo
from
would
the
probably be
group,
really good at
and I
the
wanted you to do you all of
Next thing,
your
too.
stuff first.
Well, we
We'll
want to
get
see.
to it eventually.
Okay.
We'll get to it. Well,
Okay,
Let's
okay,
let's
okay.
I'll do the javelin throw first, and then
Okay.
we'll go around and
Okay.
I'll do the strongman competition. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's jam.
Yeah, so go ahead and make your rolls and call which one of the 10, 15, 20 you're aiming for.
Okay. I guess what I'm gonna do, since grand prize is already won and everything like
Prize
that,
taken, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and go for each target 10, or was it 5, 10, 20?
10, 15, 20.
10, 15, 20. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and do that, and then with the other 2 shots, there are no other targets.
It's rows of several targets of those 3 variants. Yeah.
I get you. All right, let's go ahead and get the clickety clacks going. 3D roller. Boom. First one is 12. Wait,
12?
hold on.
Add
Which
your
one were you
strength,
aiming
okay?
for?
Hold on. That's 15 actually for 10.
Okay.
You're going through all your
One for
throws
15
first.
now.
All right. And going for the next one. Wow, even lower. 13
Okay.
for 15.
Uh-huh.
And then for the next one, that is 17. Dang,
Okay.
I've rolled everything below a 10.
Damn.
And then I'm gonna go for the 20 again with
Okay.
this one. Ah, finally. Okay, that's 25. As like in those last ones, I've realized I'm throwing a little bit too softly. So after a certain point, I'm like, okay.
Dunk. Hit that pitcher's arm.
Don't
And
break it
then
yet.
I'm going for the 20 once again at the very last bit as
Alright.
I roll a 19.
19. Okay. So you throw, hit the 10, miss the 15, miss the first 20, nail the second 20. And you're like, okay. And you throw, and I'll give you the edge because you're a champion fighter.
Nice.
And you just nick the very corner of the 20 on the last shot.
All right.
Well, very good, very good. That is 50 points, my friend.
What does that get me?
Well, I think you'll be
Nothing.
happy with it.
I thought you were just gonna end and he was gonna walk away.
Well, I have got to run.
Not gonna lie, that grand prize took everything out of me, so
It was everything I
job.
had.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
So you he goes over, he says, for the discerning fighter, he pulls out a lovely engraved javelin. Says, now that is just for you, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Would I recommend using it in battle? Maybe, but it is beautiful to look at, isn't it?
Well-
Maybe.
it's like it's made of gold, so when you throw it, it just breaks.
Doink.
Doink.
Dang it, my
Bends.
gold pickaxe. No, I just kind of take a look at it. Not many people throw the javelins here. Mainly
Not
go for
many. A
archery.
lot of how you say wimps here in Zenith. Not a lot of strong men
I take offense.
or women.
I still take offense.
You got the grand prize. Quit complaining.
Okay.
Listen, they have their own strength. Nonetheless,
I mean, fuck. The guy got the grand prize. He didn't need strength.
no, trust me. Anyways, thank you. Messativa, would you care if we took a look at this?
Take a look at the javelin.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna run identify on it.
You run identify, and it is this beautiful, like the engraving is like twinkling a bit, and it is a javelin of sparkling. It twinkles, and on a successful hit, uh, it can flash with a bright light that can potentially blind your enemy.
That's pretty good.
Nice. Okay.
I thought it's like if you hit someone, you make them twinkle for a little bit, and they just look really really pretty and cute.
That would be fun.
That's what Kobo thought. That is what Kobo thought.
Not quite. But maybe some modifications can be made.
True.
All right.
But
well,
also, could you just imagine getting hit in the chest with a javelin and then getting flashbanged by it?
you know how that would be terrifying. Imagine
I've
if
got
modern
one
warfare, like modern day warfare, like just out of nowhere, just like somebody's clearing a room, you get hit in the leg with it. Look down.
No, I've got a better
It's
idea.
just so disrespectful.
We make it a glitter bomb, but
Disrespectful.
both glitter and the bomb are literal.
Honestly, I'm here for it.
With the thing, adding a fairy fire to it potentially could be
If
on
you could
brand
perhaps
and
enchant it.
helpful.
Look into it.
Listen, you've
Yeah.
always been the best with magic, Miss Tivo, and I will not enter that realm, mainly because I have painstakingly taken it upon myself to fill in the gaps of those that I've come across in the magistrate and mage world.
This world still needs fighters.
Well, that's exactly why I'm here.
Magic can only do so much.
Well, exactly.
It's not the only reason you're here. You're here to hang out with your friends.
Of course.
It's the carnival! Hang with your friends!
The past is the past.
Speaking of the
Maglia?
carnival, we gotta get you to that goddamn strongman competition.
Okay, fine. Let's go then.
Alright. So yeah, you guys head over to the strongman contest, and you see this young academy guy like limpering up, and he like grabs it. His friends are gassing him up, and he swings, and it goes,
Yeah. Yep.
"Oh, try again, try again." And you guys come up during that time. He says, "Oh, welcome, come over. Goodness, my friend, look at you. You must be here for this contest. Come on, let's get you in."
Okay, all right. Well, thank you. Yes. And he's gonna take this moment to take off his gauntlets and roll up his sleeves a little bit.
Mhm.
All right, come on.
You've got this, my boy!
How many swings do I get?
One per.
All right. Well, in that case,
But you can go as many times as you like.
Speedo, let's go!
Thank you. Just taking a moment, just here goes nothing. Hey, 18 on the dice, so that's 26.
You swing, and the student is like, "I mean, come on, the thing's rigged. It's impossible to win." Ding ding. All right.
Look, I warmed it up for him. I helped him.
There's like a switch or something, I swear.
It's like every 15 hits.
Yeah.
And I take a moment. I'm like, I'm not used to the motion of the two-handed swing, but it's familiar.
You're not?
You sure about that?
Taking a moment. Thank you for your time. Good.
What's the prize?
Just awkwardly kind of puts the hammer down and walks away, forgetting about the prize for a second, and like,
Well,
oh,
my
You can
friend,
go ahead and get your prize.
Well, prize for you is, and he pulls out this this lovely little band, and he says, "Now you put that on your dominant hand, and you will feel the strength of 10, fuck, more men with you." And it is an armband of strength. So it essentially gives you the perk of Great Weapon Master
Ooh.
with your regular weapon.
Ooh. Okay.
That's really fucking good, actually. Shit.
Christ.
Yeah.
So great weapon master.
So yeah, you could take a -5 to your
Yeah.
attack roll, but plus 10
For
damage.
plus 10
and
damage.
also,
That's good.
It-
So that's good stuff. I'm a
if
sorting
you-
board.
if you crit or if you kill something, you can use your bonus action to also make an additional attack.
Nice.
Uh,
Okay. Thank you.
yes, you've earned it, my friend. Wonderful work. Exemplary show.
Anyone else?
I don't think I'm gonna show that one up.
I got no need to show it up. It's just have a good time with it. What do you say?
Yes. Anyone who would like to?
I
I promise you, I've seen worse tonight.
I'll pat on the back of Megalio and just say, "You go."
Oh, goodness, no, not me.
Come on, Megaleo.
Oh, come on, Megaleo!
Megaleo.
Megaleo.
All right.
Megaleo.
You're in your faded stage. Go for it.
I was hoping to get more in on a chess game or something, but all right, I'll show you all how it's done.
He warms it up like this, like a baseball bat.
Please
He,
stop knocking out of the park.
Swings and hits, and it goes a little over half before the guy says, "Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's quite good.
Very good.
Yes.
Right.
Do I win anything?"
No.
Yes. Well, yes.
Piece of
And
gum.
He hands him a band as well. He says, "Oh, lovely. What do you do with it?" He says, "Well, if you slap it, it wraps itself around your."
He got the slap wristband!
Lovely.
Oh, please
Is it
tell me-
magical or?
Immediately, Kovo would
He
be like,
says, "My friend, no.
It's just cool as shit, though. It's cool.
It's
Oh,
nice.
God.
It's
Look
pretty
at
neat,
it.
though."
What about
Yes,
oh,
lovely.
Man. One of these stands needs to have
Kovo
one of
would
those,
be-
yeah, I was just gonna say Kovo would probably enjoy
Pulls
this
off.
too.
He just hands it to Kobe. He's like, "Here, you."
Take the wristband.
Take it.
Do you guys know that one kind of almost gelatin sort of? It's like a tube of like liquid, but like you just it. I'm trying to remember what exactly it is. Like I remember seeing it at
Weird,
the
almost
aquarium so much.
fleshlights.
Like a non-Newtonian fluid.
Yeah, it's the weird almost what?
The
James?
weird, almost fleshlight.
Yes! It's so satisfying though.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Yes!
Don't say it like that.
Jacob!
I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
It needs to be one of the carnival prizes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
I'm trying to find a picture of it.
Don't say it's sad. It's so satisfying
It's
after
so
I called it an
satisfying.
almost fleshlight.
But it is!
They're called
Stop!
like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
What the
The,
fuck is
The-
that?
The marketed name is they're called the ungraspable tube because
Yeah.
you can't hold them.
I
They got little
forget.
sharks and fish in them.
The
You can-
ungraspable
I
tube?
have.
Yes.
Arguably.
The ungraspable tube.
Not necessarily
I-
unfuckable, though.
I almost passed out from that.
Gotta put that in the highlight reel.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So they're also called the water wiggler.
Oh,
I hate that too.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh.
yeah.
oh, I know what they are now.
Describing them as almost fleshlights is so funny.
That's what they are.
They're
was
so
cut
not. But
that
Look
would
at
cut
it.
off circulation. That you could not, Adam. Adam. You could not do that.
If
That
there's
would
a
cut
will,
off
there's a way. If I lose everything in the process, no, it's terrible.
So
Anyway,
you guys were going to the gambling area next?
Yeah,
Yeah.
gambling.
all right, let's do it. I don't know if
Uh,
I'll partake in this one, but I'll at least be here.
Yeah, so you guys walk over, and as you enter, you see some arcane-infused slot machines, some roulettes, and several races going on,
Mm.
including one with mice.
Was it?
Love the mice. I will be partaking.
Nice.
There is a Reddit page. Adam, do you have Reddit?
Yes.
So if you look up how many of us got our dicks stuck in the water wigglers from the 90s, that's a whole page. It's got like 162 entries.
Look, my sister had one of these, and I...
Listen, I am glad I was a sheltered young little Christian boy whenever I heard about these anyway. Because
My
God
sister
knows.
cut one open and made me drink the stuff inside.
No!
You're Piper.
No!
You
But
cease
wait,
to
no,
amaze me with how
the
much horrible shit your sister has done to you.
The one that she made me drink,
Oh, this is
Matt, can you click
me-size.
back? Can you click back? The one with all the confetti in it was the one I drank.
Yeah,
That
That
one?
one. Yeah, that one. That's the one.
What?
we can
Ugh.
relive the experience for only a couple dollars.
No! Don't
From what
drink
you
the water wiggler.
Yeah, don't.
Don't
water
fuck it
tastes-
either.
Don't fuck the water wiggler.
Like
PSA,
take a
don't
2-minute
fuck the water wiggler.
I need to take a 2-minute break because you guys have made me laugh so hard. I'm about to shit my pants.
Guys,
Okay.
we need to make this a shirt.
Don't fuck the
Don't
water
fuck
wiggler.
the water wiggler. You heard that, everyone watching? Support us so we can make merch.
Support us so we can make a shitty t-shirt that says don't fuck the water
Don't fuck
wiggler.
the water wiggler.
I just. Oh no. You know, it's alright.
Oh.
It's fine.
The highlight
not
of
fine.
the highlight of my brain calling it the almost fleshlight.
So we'll go to the roulette table first.
Yeah,
please.
Gambling.
So,
Help.
who all's partaking in this?
I'll take a-
Obviously,
I'll go for
Ectello,
a few
Megaleo, Misateva. Okay.
I'll
I'll
sit out of this one.
I was about to say, I want to see if Kova wants to try it.
We'll say she'll sit out of the first game or two.
Okay.
So, what are your calls? We'll do even, odd for color, and then call a number. I'll
What's the
roll the
number? But what's the
percentile.
number? But oh, okay, numbers through 100, right? Black 42. Black 42.
Red 73.
Okay. So we'll say evens is black, odds is red.
Yep.
So odd, even, 42, 73. The guy rolls and it lands in 19. So, Nezatevo, you get a little bit of money back from the from getting odds. Right. Going again.
What's the fucking number that 23?
Three.
Black and 23.
Right? Evens 23. Nicolai will say, "Oh, oh no, please,
Just red.
just red." Nicolai will say, black 99. No, 98. Can't do black 99. That's just asking to lose.
You never know.
Oh, so close on a 21.
Rats.
However, red wins the odds, so tell
Ectel is not showing any like extreme emotion, but inside Ectel's like, Kelfor's like, "That's my boy! That's my person! Let's go!"
That's my gamer! Kopo is back now if you wanted to ask.
Gobo, do you want to gamble?
Yes.
Doing roulettes. So call even or odd for black or red, and then call the number between 1 and 100.
So even is red, right?
Even is black.
Even is black, odd is red. Got it.
Yes.
Even.
Okay.
I'm gonna go odd.
Just even? Are you calling a number? Or
27.
7?
I'd be
That's
a
odd.
shadow of myself if I didn't go for my
Fully
classic.
covered.
69.
We've been getting that a lot tonight.
It's bound to happen one of these days.
Black 71.
71. Regular will say, black 2. Alrighty. That is a 6. So, black takes it. Evens.
Alright. My classic rule. 3 and I'm out.
All of these classics, I love it.
Would there be a chance? So, when we're playing roulettes, we throw it, correct? So,
Well, that's craps.
oh, no, shoot. I thought it was the one where it's like the spinning
Yeah, it's
That
a big
is,
circle.
spinning
that's
wheel.
roulette.
You just call it, and then the dealer spins it. And the ball...
So there's no way to sleight of hand.
You can try.
No, not really.
Not really
Not-
on this game.
Not in roulette.
Maybe-
There's
may-
no
maybe-
way it would make.
Maybe you could like shift the table a bit or knock it without people
Yeah.
knowing.
I mean, there's ways to mess with roulette, but yeah, it's tough.
You are in a town
What-
full
what-
of mages, and a lot of them are bound to see it.
What rogue are you?
She's an assassin.
Damn. If she was arcane trickster, she would have an invisible ghost hand
Mhm.
or mage hand.
Yeah.
Not this time, sadly.
Any other calls?
I'm good.
Red 42.
Oh, another 42.
I'm gonna go red 66.
Black 100.
Bold. Now that's asking for losing.
That is 81. Reds take it, 81.
You have won every red, like every color.
So has Kovo,
Yeah.
just not the number.
Going again? Yes, no? Maybe so.
All in.
I want to try.
Black
I want to try a
23.
different. I'm not doing well.
No! No!
What was the number?
23.
Black 23.
Is that the Game Grumps number?
Yes!
Oh,
That's phenomenal.
I almost got it too, but it was 21.
some of you will be disappointed. That is a black 42.
You win some, you lose some.
Can't win them all.
Meanwhile, Emmy is like in the mind prison, like
What?
Calfor's in the mind prison said, Black 42, you dumb motherfucker!
Calfor was calling it.
he's haymakering the floor of the mind prison. Drac is
No more.
probably like.
What
Drac
is
is probably. Yeah, he's probably like, I am red. 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 Tapping on the glass.
Hey, bet. Hey.
Hey, do a bet.
something. Money.
Red.
Money.
Hey, bet everything you have.
He's the fucking
Like-
impulse worm.
I'm literally
Bet
the
everything
devil
you
on your
have.
shoulder.
Bet
I am the
everything you
devil on
have.
your shoulder. Hey, that guy's looking at you funny. Punch him.
Right. You wanted to go to the mouse races, I believe, Kovo?
Yes. 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 Mouse. Mouse. She
You-
says, clapping and jogging. Mouse. Fucker.
That threw me off guard.
You approach the little tiny, it looks like train set, like ring size.
Oh my god, I love it.
As you see a few mice lined up, just snacking in between races. The woman, come over. Were you all looking to place a bet?
Yeah. Kovo?
Is there glass over it?
No.
I imagine Kovo just walking up, grabbing one, and walking away.
Yeah.
Do not take the
That was the
mice.
If there's glass, her face is smushed against it. But if they're just like eye level, she's just like the mouse's hair is moving from how close she is to it.
Now don't scare the rats. That's going to weaken their competition.
On the inside, Emmy is doing the exact same thing.
She's up
And
against
he's
the
like-
lens of the eyeball. She's like, rats.
They share one brain cell. It's with animals. But yeah, she's definitely like,
Which ones were you all hoping to bet on of the 8 racers?
do they have names or is it just 1 through 8?
Says, well, they're numbered 1 through 8, but they do have names. There's number 1.
Say it.
Number 1 is named after a fun little word that's come up around the colleges recently.
Don't say it.
It's number 1 is Little Pogchamp.
God damn it!
Oh. Oh.
He's terrible.
The other one is Little Chef.
Little Chef is number 2. Then number 3 we have Charles Entertainment.
Stuart Little.
Kobo grabs her dad and is like, Charles Entertainment!
You can't scare Charles like that. You're gonna weaken his competition.
Number 4 is Cinnamon.
Oh,
Cinnamon.
Number 5, Maverick.
that's a good name.
He's got muscles.
Number 6 we've got Blueberry.
7, we have pesto, and 8, macaroni.
7 is Pesto, and number 8 is Jerry.
Damn, I was hoping one of them would be named Brick.
He's actually late.
Rick is taking the day off today.
Okay,
He's
good.
been
His owner, Gustavo, great man, that Gustavo.
a wonderful man. Yes, so who were you hoping to bet on?
Charles.
Charles, number 3. Or is he number 4? Number 3, I believe.
He was number 3.
Number 3.
Right?
I had to go for a classic Little Chef.
Well, Chef, number 2. Excellent choice. Anyone else putting in bets?
You know, I'm gonna go Jerry.
Jerry, a fan favorite. Number 8.
I'll put in for Charles Entertainment.
Another Charles Entertainment.
That's number 3.
Number 3. Wiggler says, yes, give me Blueberry. Blueberry, number 6. And Tuxedo say, I don't know, I find myself weirdly attracted to Little PogChamp. Little PogChamp, number 1. Excellent choice. Let's begin the race.
No.
As
No.
the mice all finish their little snacks. And they are... You see little magic trails appear as like little fucking scent trails to kind of get the mice to go. As they lift up the barricade, and they're off. And ooh. Taking the lead out of the gate, we have got number 5. Number 5 taking the lead out the gate as they reach the first.
Just
As we reach the straightaway, reaching the halfway point. Oh, it looks like Charles Entertainment is pulling ahead.
Oh, all right.
Reaching the next
Come
turn.
on, Little Chef.
That is number 7. Number 7. Pulling,
Pesto.
taking a hearty lead. Little Pesto. And as we're pulling into the final stretch, the checkered flag waves.
Please.
Who will be the winner? It is a tight
Jerry.
race.
Chef
Jerry.
Oh. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, and an upset. Number 2 pulls back ahead and takes the gold.
Let's fucking go!
No, followed closely by our lead at the end, Pesto, getting the silver medal. And, of course, taking home the bronze, we have little PogChamp.
I knew I saw something in that chef. Cooking up some real competition out here.
Where the fuck were you, Jerry?
Jerry taking number 4.
Meanwhile, Kobo is at Charles and is like, "You did amazing."
It's okay, Rocky. Take your time.
Yo.
There should have been one named Rocky.
Yeah, Charles Entertainment came in last.
I
I got
can't have
first.
shit.
Rolling the
I can't have
dice.
shit in Detroit.
I was not
I
exactly
can't have
dice.
shit in Detroit.
expecting that, but okay.
This is where all my gambling mistakes have led up to tonight until now. Woo!
God.
Okay. So, where to now?
I don't know. What are you all feeling? Anyone?
Anyone?
I'm sorry. I think the whole Jerry thing got me a little tilted. Well, we've all had fun. Kobo, is there one you want to go to?
What would be a sleight of hand thing that she could win?
Maybe one of those things where you catch like goldfish.
Yeah.
Well, well,
Or a ring toss.
Ring
Ring
toss.
toss.
Yeah.
yes. Ring toss. Ring
What
toss.
else? What else? Horseshoes. We got horseshoes.
Or horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
I'd say
What-
ring
what
toss
else?
is
What
better, though.
Oh, no doubt.
Ring toss and-
Hmm. Let me take a look.
Typing up carnival games.
Getting ring toss.
I mean, there's always oh gosh, what's the name of it? The skee ball.
Skee ball, yeah. Sleight of
Yeah,
hand
let
would
me
work
some
there.
skee ball.
Balloon popping. Apple bobbing.
Well, let's do apple bobbing.
All right, you guys head over to the apple bobbing ring. Say, welcome, welcome. Come over, come over. Yes, welcome to apple bobbing. You understand the rules. It's quite simple. My only question is, will you be doing the water or the vodka?
They really upped it, haven't they? There's a vodka pool.
Oh yes, quite popular.
What flavor?
Would
Kavo, don't do
Would-
vodka.
would vodka affect Kovo since she's a non-natural person?
It would affect her differently, but yeah, it would.
She is not organic.
Well, she is. She's just
She's magically organic.
yeah. She's magically created, but she was made to be. She's still, generally a human.
Can't open
But-
her eyes and chlor.
I'd say you probably could.
So she's just slightly more advanced. Because, like, humans
Well,
and organic creatures open their eyes in chlorine, but they can.
I would say you'd be able to, yeah. I mean, you
So
were made
what
as
about-
a weapon, so removing weaknesses like that would probably be taken into account. Vodka, yeah, I'd say you could do that, but also you could do it in water.
There are probably better prizes if you do the vodka one, though.
Not necessarily. It's more for flavor.
Quite literally.
Yeah. It's more just, do you want to play the game, or
Are you here
do
to
want
play the game and win, or are you here to get
wasted?
fucked up?
Yeah. Get back in a second.
I'd recommend doing the water.
Do the water.
With the vodka, you would just feel a lot of burning when you're done.
That would
But
be a
that's the
bit
thing,
much
is I
for
don't think she would be.
Probably. I mean, you'd
Because
probably.
she's-
It'd probably be like to you what spicy food is to normal people.
Yeah.
Just a little kick.
Yeah, like she'd probably be like, I'll do the water.
Alright.
What kind of apples are they?
I don't know, man.
Probably red
I am
delicious.
I don't like apples.
Red.
Honey quiz.
You don't like apples?
I'm allergic to apples.
Are you?
No.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
I mean, it's
I
not
didn't
bad.
know that.
It's not bad, but like my lips
Are you
swell and
talking
stuff when I eat them.
Honey quiz.
I thought. Yeah, I was about to say I've never heard you say you're allergic to apples.
I am.
Damn.
It doesn't come up.
I'm gonna say they're Honeycrisp.
I'm gonna say they're Honeycrisp too because those are the tastiest apples.
Sure, they're Honeycrisp.
Yeah.
Emmy inside Kovo's brain. Yeah.
So you all, or Kobo,
Go.
Where'd she go?
walked off.
Everybody get dice? Yeah.
There's your-
And an apple.
Apple.
So yeah, you scan that QR code for a special prize.
That's a
It's a
barcode.
Honeycrisp. The Honeycrisp. It's a
It's a QR code.
That's
It's
not
a honey-
QR code.
It's a Honeycrisp.
So,
Can you read it?
Kobo, yep. Kobo, you go up to the tank and begin popping. Make a dexterity or sleight of hand, sure. Be sleight of head, but we'll count that.
Slide of nog.
Slide of noggin.
What the dog doing?
Allow me to look at the stats.
Mm-hmm.
I have a sleight of hand of 15.
Christ.
Dang.
Rogues and expertise, man.
I know. Roll for it.
So 25.
It's fun.
I come
Well.
up with 3 apples.
Yeah, you come up and somehow have 2 apples perfectly in your mouth.
Holy shit.
Dang. Okay.
Huh.
Ta-da! She just holds.
You get to
I
keep
know.
those.
starts going to town on apples. Eats the core.
Oh, you surely shouldn't do that. It's like getting the popcorn kernel film stuck in your teeth.
You can eat the core.
You could also eat the core of an apple.
Hmm?
Very healthy for you.
You're supposed to. Big Apple just wants to sell you more apples.
Yeah.
John Apple.
And you're
is
just not
kinda-
supposed to eat
John
the seeds.
Appleseed wants to sell you more apples.
You're just not supposed to eat the seeds.
Well, no, a human can eat the apple seeds in 1 apple. It's an apple a day. It's if you were to eat like 300 of them in a day, you will die.
Nah, I don't want that trace amount of cyanide in my body.
Yeah.
That's how you get an immunity to it.
Simply just be better.
Immune to cyanide.
Well,
Matt, you say this like you can eat apples.
that's why cyanide is one of my weaknesses. The person running the stall goes over and pulls out a thing, and it is a big stuffed garden gnome. Hands it to you.
Chomsky.
No, you want to keep him safe.
I'm not a elf. I'm not a goblin.
I'm not a goblin.
I'm a gnome. And you
Did
be
you say that?
doomed.
Do you say that?
We
He's
did.
actually fun. Kovo's outfit, they have like a buttoned vest, like a corset. So they would just
Perfect.
to wear like the gnome's arms and like a baby Bjorn.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you all for playing.
That is
Thank you.
satisfactory. And then she eats the second apple core.
You just got those apples. They're already gone. Well, they're good for you.
They are. Honeycrisps are the best apple statistically.
Hmm.
Is that a
The
true
most
fact?
common apple used for bombing for apples is Red Delicious.
It is the most common.
I'm a golden delicious
Because
kind of
of
guy
how-
myself.
It's
Sometimes
because of how rubbery, because the thickness of their skin. It's harder to grab when you bob.
Fucking cheaters!
I know.
sometimes
Granny
I
Every
fucking
game
Smith.
is fucking rigged.
Yeah, Granny Smith would be very difficult too. Easiest would be Fuji, because those have like their skin is like paper thin. Don't worry about me, guys. But
All apples look the same to me.
Oh man, it's apple race.
what a close-minded thing to say.
I am.
Next bit.
I think.
No.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what we want to do. I think we will just bowl around for the rest of it, get some food and all that.
No?
Yeah, I think so. Let's do it.
Well,
Do it.
well, why don't we go and see the music then? And uh you all head over. Is this massive, like it's a giant square in town, and there's this band playing this lovely upbeat music, and people are all dancing along to it, and just having a great time. And uh Tuxedo wanders off ahead and just goes into the middle and begins doing this beautiful dance. She is a dancer, and so she the grace and energy of her dance is beautiful and energetic and lively, and it is magnetic to behold as you are all looking upon her smiling face. All of your visions cut,
Oh,
and all of you are standing silently. Kovo, you're kneeling on the ground, and you're all looking into Tuxedo's face as she lays on the ground, half of her face blown off. Blood and gray matter spilled across the stone. And Kovo, as you were holding your gnome a moment ago, you are now holding Tuxedo's quickly cooling hand. And You're all just stood there silently, thinking about what happened, what went wrong, how did we get here? What do we do now? As you all look around, you're in an open area in the city, clouds dark overhead, and you think of after the ascension, when everyone tried to become gods themselves, and in doing so, their pride got out of hand. Their magics became twisted, almost as if the universe itself was swatting down a fly, telling it that it had reached too far. And as you all look around at the city, once lively and joyous, it is now silent, apart from the wails and cries of people who have lost loved ones, lost hope. You've seen across ever since things went too far and the world fell over the precipice. You've seen people, their bodies morph and twist until there is nothing resembling a human remaining. You have seen monsters born from the air itself out of nothing. And you see you're around the city, and the battle now over. You see people crying and shaking, and among them you see a person begin contorting and twisting as
Huh.
these horrid things emerge from their back as they contort, screaming and wailing, blood coming out of their mouth and eyes. And as you know, once it's gotten to this point, nothing can be done. And so, as you all just stand there quietly, Megaleo pats Aspida on the shoulder and walks over and just kneels next to the person and sets his hand on their head. And he uses calm emotions and then inflict wounds as they just crumple over dead. And he sits there for a moment and then stands. Right. We need to get out of the street.
All right. Let's move. Come on.
Lead the way, gentlemen.
we're taking Taxidi's body with us, right?
Of course we are.
Good.
Come on.
Hospita and Megoleo lift her. And you all carry her back to Mezatevo's home. Now much emptier than it once was. And you lay her down on one of the tables. Megleo goes down and just rips down one of the curtains and lays it over her. What fucking mess this is.
For once, you can say that again.
No word from the Magisterium.
Unsurprising.
Still, whatever's left of them. I mean, hell, they were the ones who got us into this situation in the first place.
Our fears have been realized.
Unfortunately.
But is this also on us? As I look at Mesativo, could we have done anything?
No. No, my boy, I don't believe we could have. Short of disbanding the Magisterium altogether, this was bound to happen one way or another.
Hell, the two of us are some of the only few left in there. I'm sure no one would oppose it. Most of them wouldn't have got themselves killed with their own hubris.
But now everyone has to suffer for it.
Isn't that how it always goes?
Not this time. We'll find a way out of this.
Find a way out of this?
I don't know what we can do, but we have to.
You know, sometimes I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but I think the way out is what just happened.
Actella. I am just simply trying to hope for a better future.
And that's what the Magisterium did, and look where it led us.
In his defense, I think the Magisterium was just looking out for themselves.
I'm not going to be like the Magisterium. I just simply...
No, you're right. I'm sorry.
A lot's happened. I understand.
Wish Abraham hadn't gotten caught up in all this shit.
You and me both. Sadly, I think no amount of cigarettes is gonna undo what I'm feeling now.
Couldn't
Probably only make it worse.
I don't know. I think nicotine would fix most of my problems right now.
Regular nicotine.
It's true.
I...
Never thought this is what the end of time would feel like, but
Here we are.
suppose I should have seen it coming.
To be fair, I thought it'd be over really quick. Especially, you know, Mesativo with you being all time and everything.
Well, in my what feels like now 10,000 years of my life. I found that the slowest points of time in history are always tragedy.
Do you think we should move soon?
I think we should.
Can't stay around here forever.
Zenith's become nothing but a shit show for all these creatures. I mean, being the epicenter, hardly surprising. Anyone have any idea where we could go?
While everyone's discussing, I'm gonna check on Kovo, see how they're handling it. How you doing?
Not well.
I always forget how straight to the point you are. Yeah.
Was it being used for destruction and death? I was used to seeing it often. But when rescued, I thought I had refuge. Now I fear I may never have it. And even worse, you all will experience it too.
We might have to go through some of this, but the difference is that we have each other. And I'm not planning on leaving. Speed is not planning on leaving. Megalio, I can't really honestly say.
I mean, fuck, we've been together all our lives. May as well stick it out to the end.
We will be each other's refuge.
I'd rather be dead in the ground before I abandon any of you.
Here, here.
We lost a good friend today, but that good friend wouldn't want us to break apart after this. So we're going to stick together. We're going to figure this out. And I don't know, hopefully save the world.
We have.
Well, someone in the world's got to know something, wasn't there?
Did you guys ever tell us what you learned from Lady Eris? Or
I assume it.
I would have definitely brought it up to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Away from the public ear, but yeah.
is she?
Is she the one that's behind all this now?
Well,
She was initiating it.
But is she the one that's like in the very
Causing it.
center, like still alive and being the villain?
well, Lady Iresi. What happened to Lady Iresi?
That's not a good sign.
You don't remember.
You don't Is that as in the character you don't remember?
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
She was one of the gods that went. That's out of character, by the way.
That ain't good, Chief.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
Yeah.
What, I know we wouldn't remember what have happened. Do we remember anything aside from just her?
You remember speaking to her? You remember her being a colleague? You remember her normal life, and then
Everything else is out blank after that.
yeah, and then
Do we remember her ascending to godhood, or is that not in memory?
as far as you are aware, Lady Iresi went missing around the time a new goddess ended. That's the only connection you have.
I see.
We remember a goddess dying.
No.
No one died.
Well-
There is currently the goddess. There is currently the 17th god. All of the gods are still alive and accounted for.
Do you think maybe we hit a taboo we weren't supposed to? Maybe a god did. Nuh-uh.
More than likely. But
Well, once the floodgates open, once one mortal ascends to godhood, they all want to. And now here we are. No one else has been able to do it.
I never understood the appeal to immortality.
Why does anyone want to be a king? Because it's power. You're above everyone else around you. That's why they all wanted to be god now. Because then they rule over the kings.
Don't make me say it. What is God to a non-believer?
And where are the gods anyway?
It's a
Up in
damn
that
good
alley.
question.
Just
As I
watching
just-
this all happen.
As I flick out my pocket watch.
You still feel radiance through it. The god of time is still present, still alive, still connected to you, but
Here at the end of everything, wouldn't you give me a sign?
Maybe the gods just damned this land, and with damning it, they damned us with it. Who knows?
yes, I think their little art project got out of hand, and now they're leaving it to kill itself before doing something else.
Perhaps. It doesn't matter. We need to do what we can for ourselves.
Do you remember when Tima would walk among the people? A god walking among the people. Do you remember that? I do. She gave me a flower once when I was a boy.
Do you still have that flower?
Where is she now? It wilted ages ago.
Did Mesativo ever see the God of Time?
The God of Time. During this time, there were actually several gods who just walked on the earth. And the God of Time was not one of them.
That's
but
what I thought.
you would often have dreams or visions or just this feeling that they were present. And you know that through your study of them and through your worship of them, they deeply love mortal kind. So you're left confused now.
They truly love us so much, then why, out of all of the hardest times, would they not be here for us now?
That's what I'm saying.
You guys ever heard of tough love?
We get the point.
There is a very large gap between tough love and negligence, and this feels
The
like the latter.
apocalypse.
Alright, I really think we should probably get moving.
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Suppose we'll just pick a direction and walk for a while. Figure out what to do.
Where's
Vinny,
the other
we
closest city?
can.
Maybe another city was able to fortify. Maybe, we were one of the first ones to go.
Well, we were certainly among the first, but from what I've heard from contacts around, it's not looking too hot anywhere else. Even back home, it's not looking good.
Then perhaps our only new course is to find a new land.
Maybe so.
Perhaps.
Land somewhere far beyond the sea. Wouldn't that be nice? Untouched.
How
Well,
close?
maybe we
Maybe
should
we'll
look at
see
other
if-
planes of existence. May as well at this point.
Perhaps.
Does anyone have a plane shift spell? A scroll sitting around? Maybe we can just, shimmy out of here?
I'm sure the Magisterium has one.
I've got one that can only take us so far, but it won't exactly plane shift us. And plus, we'd have to be somewhere relatively safe for me to even cast it properly.
How long is it going to take to cast?
How long does Dream of the Blue Veil take again?
It's over an hour, I know that. I don't remember the exact time. I think it's 10 hours, potentially.
Fuck. What is the spell called?
To fully
Dream of the Blue Veil.
It's a Tasha's spell.
Casting time 10 minutes, duration 6 hours.
6 hours. Yeah, so at the end of the 6-hour time is when you shift. So you essentially what the spell does is you scry into another plane for 6 hours, and then at the end of that 6 hours, if you decide to complete the spell, then you will shift into that plane.
We can certainly give it a shot, but there's also the gamble we may not even be able to leave.
Also, if anyone tries
Who's
to
to
damage
say?
us, we just come right back.
Yeah. And who's to say any of the other planes are doing any better than we are? Maybe the gods aren't answering because they're dealing with their own shit.
How many times could you cast that spell? Is it like a ritual?
It's technically, but not. Yes. I have to take 10 minutes to even get it initiated.
Right.
My thing is if we want more information, because it lets you peer into other planes.
It's true.
So you could just see how other planes are doing, and then possibly, what we'll do to get you back, if you can't end it, is I'll just slap you really hard.
I wouldn't be opposed.
I like that idea.
So if you want to take a peek at some other material planes, maybe it's a good idea just to see how
Everything's going.
exactly.
Any planes in mind?
Well,
And anything that's not dying.
has to be of the material plane. We can't just go to the astral realm.
Wouldn't that be lovely, too?
I don't
I
know
think
if
they're
it
beautiful
would at
this
this
time
point.
of year.
I think the blossoms are blooming in the astral plane.
Yes, the stars are blooming. Well, there's the Feywild. There's Mechanus. If you wish to peek into your home domain, as it were. There's Hales.
Yeah.
I would suspect things are going as normal there.
Yeah, but
Every
they're
other
always
realm
bad.
is suffering and dying, and they're just like, oh, Tuesday.
Oh, we gotta spend an extra
business
2
as
hours
usual.
on work.
Business as
Yeah,
usual.
they have 10-hour work days now instead of 8.
I would say, oddly enough, the Fey realm would probably be our best bet, but they're not too kind to beings like us.
Well, that's true, but neither are the abominations that are being created every minute.
True.
I mean, they could be coming from the hells. I don't know. Like that is a good question of like. Obviously,
If we could
this
find the
has
source of where these are coming from, that could potentially help.
That's the biggest thing. Is like, where is this raw energy coming from, other than the mistakes of the.
That would be the concern, is it's coming from right here on terra firma. Just the magics run wild and set the sky on fire. I think some scientist was worried about that. Too bad we didn't listen.
Shucks.
Well,
Yeah, I say just at this point, let's just look around. Keep our eyes, like, have you dive into some planes, see how it's doing. We'll keep an eye out, just to see.
very well.
I'll give you 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna slap the hell out of you.
All right.
Caveat. I need to have a magic item that came from that world.
Well, we could stop by the Magisterium. We've got magic items from all over the damn place.
I was about to say it's probably the best bet.
Alright,
It'll be
I mean,
dangerous.
The
Also,
only one I
more
have
of a-
is my watch.
Well, you could check Mechanus at the very least.
I'll take the little monocle I have. What place is this from?
That's from right here.
Oh,
Homegrown.
shit. Well,
Mechanist it is. And
I
you?
suppose we head on that way.
it's a
Right.
magisterium. Yeah.
Are you going to cast a spell here at home right now?
Do we want to get another magic item? Because mine's technically from another place.
Yeah, he has a watch from Mechanus.
I mean, if you think
That's
that
the only
place
one
is
on
safe,
hand
we
right
can
now.
we can test it right now just to
So-
see how it looks.
Yeah, there's no way for me otherwise to test it, so.
During normal days, Mechanus is welcoming of travelers. It's a neutral place. Lawful neutral realm.
I'll take a look.
Right? You sit down, pocket watch as your focus, and sit, focus for 10 minutes, and then your mind goes across the astral sea to the plane of Mechanus. And you look over it, and you see it certainly looks less bad than the material world, like the material plane. But as you look closer, you can see several automata about, and several are shut down. And being a mage and a scientist as you are, being a clockwork sorcerer, you know this is your field. It almost looks like gallium poisoning.
Ooh.
Almost has similar effects where I don't know if you've seen what gallium does to
Yeah,
metal.
it's metal cancer.
Yeah, it is literally metal cancer. Like, you can drop it, like, put a few drops on a steel bar and then just wait a few minutes and then crack it like glass.
Yeah, it's nutty.
Yeah.
God.
And you see that, and it's not as bad. Of course, it doesn't look like everything's fallen apart like it has here. Like, it looks like society is still somewhat functioning. But you get the feeling that you're just a bit further ahead than they are.
So much for my old stomping grounds.
How'd it look?
Well, my old stomping grounds is a bit better than where we're at now, but it's truly only a matter of time before they catch up.
Ugh.
Shit.
All of my teachers and friends are currently going what I can only describe as what would be to us as any disease would be.
Plague. Lovely.
Are you saying like cancer?
Do you think
Answer,
it maybe
bone
only
rot.
affects them, not us?
Most likely, but if it's affecting them this heavily, it'll probably have less than desirable effects on us as well.
I was worried you would say that.
I'm not opposed to going that way, but
I mean, I suppose if we need a little extra time, but
Perhaps.
I
at the very
think
least as a fallback.
I think what's probably the best bet is going to the Magisterium and grabbing as many magic items as possible.
I agree. We need to deal with what we have in our own world.
Just so we can get more information on the other planes and also protect ourselves.
Right.
not a bad idea. If there's
I have a
anything left.
really bad feeling. A really bad feeling that almost every plane is going through something right now.
Yes, it's not a welcome thought. But if a place of order like Mechanus is starting to fall apart, then that doesn't bode well for the worse off realms.
Yeah.
Right. Magisterium?
Magisterium.
Magisterium.
Kovo, are you ready?
Right.
A
You guys
question,
make
question for you all. After we're done at the Magisterium, do you think we'll be returning here?
I think it's a safe bet to, like, default return here, but
I feel like if
I
there
didn't think
something
better.
if something happens where we get split up, this is the rendezvous point.
I agree.
Very well.
And I'm assuming this is your place, right?
Yep.
Yes, Mezitevo's home.
Okay. So
Alright, everyone. Let's do this.
fucking pissed.
Shit.
This fucking
Okay.
this place sucks.
Fucking place sucks. You all go out to the into the city. You come across abominations, some just transformed, some more developed, let's say. And you're able to take care of them. But as you get further along, closer to the Magisterium, the death in the air is getting thicker. This dread that you're feeling is building. And as you make it to the Magisterium, you find several abominations outside, and they're quite powerful. And thankfully, you are able to fend them off with the help of some other magisters who have taken shelter within the Magisterium.
Okay.
And you get inside, and of the 60 magisters that there originally were, apart from Mezitevo and Megaleo, there's probably about 4 left. At least hold up here.
Well, where's the others?
You see an older man, relatively speaking, probably somewhere around in his 60s. Uh, uh, Mezatova, you would know him as Dorian. He says, "Yes, well, they all fled. All the ones who didn't turn into monsters."
Mm.
Sounds about right.
Yes, plenty of plane shifts happening. Plenty of just jumping ship and teleporting off to the beach. Live out their last days.
Trust me, I can assure you that the beaches that are remaining are not due as rich as we are.
That's
Live
why
out-
we stayed here.
Live out the last. Mm.
Anyways, you guys have magic items?
Of course we do, with the Magisterium.
I'm just asking.
Listen, we need to access them in order to. Well, unless you have more information of where the source of this is coming from. Where is this? Is it continually spreading? Like, what can we do to stop this?
We've been looking around, and it seems several planes have already started exhibiting similar signs. Some are better off than others, but many of the realms that didn't have much order to begin with have fallen into chaos, much like our own. Only a matter of time until the rest fall. I mean, look at us. A nation, a world of reasoning and understanding, and here we are now. So, who's to say that Mechanis or Limbo won't falter?
I mean, yes, it's been broken by this world, but can this world also mend this? Everyone just keeps assuming that everyone is going to fall.
We've been experimenting. He glances over to Kovo and then back. We've been experimenting with some of the abominations, some of the deceased, seeing if we can find what's causing this disease. And it seems like anywhere we look, it either points back to us or points to nothing at all. It's as if whatever it is that caused this, unless it is only us, it is pointing the finger at us and taking all the blame off itself.
And we know what's caused this. It's people going to godhood, right? Or we're assuming.
People attempting to go to godhood. Only the one actually ascended.
And that's the pretty lady, right?
Yellow Eye.
As far as you can assume. Although in character, it's unclear. Just because of how ascension to godhood works. Yes, well, part of me wonders if it's the gods seeing the mortal ascend and then all the rest trying to enter the pantheon as well, and them twisting our own magics against us to teach us to stay in our little tank.
Perhaps.
Or maybe we did all of this. I don't know. It's like the universe itself is trying to kill us.
It seems so.
And frankly, As my more proud compatriots would say, were they still alive, why couldn't we just stop the universe? Why couldn't we overturn that?
I think
There's a
they
reason
now
they're all
have their.
dead.
I think they have
So,
their
I think-
answer.
So, if you've got any ideas on how to stop it, I am all ears, but frankly, the few of us left, we are dubious on hope at the moment.
I just don't understand. Yes, punish the ones that... I don't know. All of this destruction for people who didn't even ask for it. Yes, this city, it was searching for that answer of how to ascend to godhood, but there are many in this material plane that were living humble lives that never wanted to be immortals in the first place. I mean, surely...
Aspida, I think we might just be an example at this point. Where, yes, if one person does it, punish that person, but would someone want to do it again if the entire material plane just went to shit?
But then there's no one to redo. There's nothing. It's just...
Well, one theory we have is that the population will be decimated, and then it will end. Maybe all of mortal life ended, all of sentient life. And then it will stop, and whatever emerges from the primordial froth next will take our place. Who knows, maybe the world that will come after this will be led by Servines, who can say? Or we'll be destroyed until only a few of us are left, and then left to rebuild. But that's assuming that there is an intent behind this curse. We can't even decipher that, honestly.
I mean, at this point, no one's also seen any god walking around on Earth anymore, or, this material plane.
No radio silence from our benevolent creators.
Ditto.
It makes me just want to make a middle finger in the middle of the road, pointed right up there.
I think if you look close enough, you'll find a few already.
Alright, the only thing I could think of is just surviving.
Unfortunately, that seems to be a current goal for everyone.
The
Of
only
course
thing
we'll-
is... Oh, go ahead.
We'll continue working to see if we can find something, but frankly, it is above the heads of so few of us. We had the entire Magisterium, maybe, but we have Leo. He's the head of agriculture. How's he going to help?
I don't know.
Whatever fertile
Keep us
soil we
alive.
have left.
Fat load of good when it's soaked in blood.
Actually, on the contrary.
Well, hey,
It's not
maybe
good.
we could have some lovely potatoes after this all. Water's a breeze over, eh?
Let's see.
Crazy idea.
Yeah. What is
So,
Be any crazier than what's outside.
this happened because someone tried to become a god.
Oh no,
They did.
they did.
Well, someone did, and then nothing happened. for a time. I mean, we got a new god, that happened, but everything was fine, and then people said, I want that too.
We believe that's what caused this.
That's what we can tell. Unless it just took a long time to get here after our one ascension.
My
Also
thing
possible.
is, maybe, now again, because we don't have much, I'm shooting in the dark.
I'll take anything at this point.
What if we try to make a new god? To save the material plane. I know it's dumb. I know it's probably what caused this. But is it better just to sit around and wait to death? Or, maybe...
Fighting fire with fire is an idea.
I know what you mean. If we are going to be disciplined for what we've done
Why not just do it?
permanently, we might as well fight back.
Again, crazy idea, I know.
It's one worth considering at the very least. Or we kill that god.
Perhaps.
Kill a
If we
god?
could find a way, how?
I mean, making a new god and killing one, they're both as insane. There's just precedent for one and not the other.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
All of these sound like bad ideas, but we are just grasping at straws.
We're about out of good ideas.
Exactly.
The way that people are transforming into these beings, like a sickness almost. Do they all follow the same steps?
Not quite. It's... Well, we're not quite sure. Our running theory is that through the use of life and creation magic that people were using to attempt to recreate the miracle that created a god, that it overwhelmed the ethereal ley lines and corrupted them, essentially, and just caused a suffusion of this creation magic into, well, we would say the atmosphere, but now potentially all creation. And it affects people differently. We're not sure how. Sometimes it's when someone dies. Sometimes it's when someone is overwhelmed by emotion. Sometimes it's completely out of the blue.
So there isn't a way to police this type of magic. There isn't a way to...
There was. Not really anymore. I mean, looking at these bodies that we've collected, they are suffused with creation magics. It's almost like the breathing stuff. As prevalent as hydrogen. And we're not sure why. Or how to undo it. We've tried anti-magic. We've tried sealing people who are mid-transformation.
It's a
Nothing
divine
ever results in a
middle finger.
success. It is what it feels like, yes.
Well, it's just seems that it's gonna be about time for any of us then. if it's just on a whim.
We're still working out how it spreads, because there are plenty of people around who are still alive, even people who interact with people who are corrupted. Parents and children, husbands and wives. It's unclear. We're not sure how it happens. But we're working on it, and we will continue to, because if we can find a way to at least prevent any more from being created, then that's something. It'll be quite a reduction in the population, but we can overcome and rebuild if we can stop the transformations, dispose of all of those too far gone.
Yeah. At this point, do you think it'd be best? How fortified is this magisterium?
We've been keeping it safe. If things get worse, I can't imagine it will hold, but if things stay as they are, we should be able to defend it well enough. Thankfully, we have a few people here who can create food, create water, so we can last.
Well, my thing is that maybe we should go out and grab more people and bring them back to the magisterium to make sure they're okay.
We certainly have the
We've
room
got a
for
way.
it.
If we've got a way to make a safe hold and just wait out the deaths of these people transforming, I'm sure there's other safe holds all across the nation.
I'm sure there are, but making an ark to ride out this storm is an idea.
It'd be
All the
more in the
pride
sense
has
of
left the magisterium, so I don't think anyone would be against it.
it'd give us more time to research, and we'll have more people in here to actually, save. Also get more of a control group, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
That would be very valuable.
I mean, if there's no other plans of action, I think we should just do something. Either we make someone a god to kill a god. Go around, save people, try to investigate this more to see what's going on. Or,
Wait out the storm.
wait out the storm. I would rather save more people. If I'm gonna go out in a really cool way, probably doing a backflip or something and
That
shooting.
would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good.
What do you guys think?
No matter what, we need to save as many lives as possible. That's my 2 cents. It's the same as yours, Ektella.
Always been for saving people from corruption myself, so.
Kovo?
I don't know.
I'm of the same mind.
The only feasible way is to wait out and forget. Let the secret die with the people who know what makes this happen.
That could be part of it.
I mean, I'm sure it's spread through other schools of magic that the specific person that ascended to godhood did. But take it out of the history books. Forget it. say there was always this many.
Well, if
In the interest of public safety.
there was a way to modify the memory of all of existence, we could erase
But
the
that's
moment
right.
that
That's what I'm saying. If the rest of existence has been cut in half, safe hold the ones of us that are still alive and adjust the memory. Destroy any and every being.
we
More
would be
people
able to
are dying
erase the
than
moment of
solutions are.
we could erase the moment of ascension from everyone. Who knows? What would happen?
It'd be a gamble to find out if it's just a memory or the action, but
Right.
Yes. But if
Well.
none of us know about it, none of us have that drive to ascend, then maybe it will stop. If it is intelligently designed.
The only solution I see where more people. It's the only solution that I see where we fix the problem of more people dying and more solutions being made.
Yes. Well, we'll look into this. We'll. If you could bring people here, we could test this modifying memory. See if they ever transform. Maybe if we erase their memory, they won't. It's worth a try anyway.
alright, Team Huddle, woo!
Yes, I suppose so. Why not? We're past the point of selfish wants, as much as I would love to stay here.
Indeed.
All right.
Alright. End of the world!
Apocalypse now.
Apocalypto.
Just looking at you, Apocalypse.
Apocalypto.
Wait, who? Are you cheating on me again?
X-Men Apocalypse.
How can I be cheating on you if we're, like, broken up?
Bitch.
And I never cheated. Okay, listen. Alcohol is not cheating.
Listen,
Besides,
we're really past the point of your relationship troubles
I know.
at this point. Let's just.
I
I know.
tend to agree.
There's a world ending outside.
And who
Yes,
was
we
the
have a
one
bit
to
bigger problems
introduce
than a
me
lover's
to
quarrel.
drinking? Thank you, Ectello.
Oh,
That's
It
my
wasn't
final
me.
name.
I don't drink.
That was me.
Okay, Megaleo. Yeah.
Wow, okay, wow. It's
All right,
worse
we're
than
leaving.
I thought. Holy shit.
All right, let's go.
Yes, let's go. So, you all venture out into the world, and we will skip forward again through time. As you all stay in the city for a period of time, finding people to save, putting others to rest. And eventually, most of the people present are either held in the magisterium or dead. And Dorian speaks to you all and says that he will, and the other magisters present will run tests, run surveys, keep track, see if they can find a through line, see if they can find a solution. Uh, but in the meantime, while you're waiting, you all eventually decide to travel to see what help can be brought to the rest of the world. And over the next few years, no solution is found. No people can be saved forever. As you all wander the world, helping anyone you see, be it just giving them food or helping them make a shelter, it's all you can do. And your days often alternate between rigorous, long lasting, exhausting battles against these abominations, followed by weeks of dead silence. Nature itself has fallen quiet. What you would all give to hear a bird song one more time. But you all continue, and more years pass. Hope fades. Eventually, it seems that all the world comes to the conclusion that this is just how it is now. All that can be done is to survive and hope it ends on its own. And eventually it starts to blur together. The battles, the quiet nights, just sat by a fire. The nights sleeping in ruins with the once living. The hope and joy, for the most part, become a distant memory. Sometimes you're able to pull a bit out thanks to your company, but those moments are fleeting with the endlessly tragic. As the years morph into decades, you have trouble remembering what the world was like before. You're starting to wonder if it was just a distant dream. You're years out from remembering Tuxedo's voice. And after a quiet night where Megaleo spends his last night with his best friend and kills himself. Eventually, his voice and his stubbornness fade from your memory as well. As the abominable become more and more of what you see, as you cross seas and are met with creatures beyond comprehension. As you quietly sneak through planes being vanguarded by wicked angels. Eventually, the world itself begins to twist and morph as if giving way to this blight itself. Gravity no longer works as it should. Physics are different. It's as if reality itself is unwinding around you slowly, slowly, until any semblance of a city is gone, replaced with floating ruins. As eventually the thought crosses each one of your minds that you've become unable to tell the waking world from a dream now. And it's a nightmare. It's been a nightmare. And one by one, as each of you eventually succumb to the world, some fall in battle, some pass of old age, until just one remains, fighting alone. Eventually, the only things left on the planet are the aberrations and this lone person. And as the world fades into the darkness at the end of time, your vision fades as well. And as you all open your eyes, you see that you are in your own skin again.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
And but you're not where you were. You're not in the Crooked Tower.
Mhm.
Each of you is alone.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Ivanov, you sit alone at a campfire, looking out over a lake in the dead of night, the starry sky above you. Kelfor, you stand on the rocking deck of a ship. Emmy, you are sitting in one of the pews in your home. And Drac, you are sat under a tree overlooking the city of Targe. And each of you sitting here alone, processing what you just saw. Each of you individually feel a presence appear with you. Ivanoth, you look over and sat on another log, just looking into the fire. Kelfor with just leaning up against the railing of a ship. Emmy sat in a pew, hands steepled. And Drac just sat next to you on the tree. Each one of you sees that you are now sitting alone with King Aranar. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Could you tell us, I'm sure you can't for story reasons, but who was the last one standing? Because I know it wasn't Kovo.
It definitely wasn't me either. Because you said died of old age.
Yeah, as soon as you said died
We're
of old
talking
age.
centuries here.
I was 700 years old.
Hey, you're spry for that age.
He had another like 150. Kovo is a she they. You did not specify she they. You said he.
The king could have transed his gender in that time.
He transed his gender.
All right,
bro,
anyway,
it's a different timeline.
I think
you
it's
can do
about
whatever
time.
the fuck you want.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah, but you also got to think, Kovo is a homunculus.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, Kovo is technically a gender. It's just
Yeah.
whenever she was raised, she was given the gender of she, her. That's how her creators referred to her.
I'm gonna say, put all my balls on the table and say, it's not Kovo and it's not her dad. So, and it's not the guy that killed himself, which smart move, gamer.
Honestly, he did the thing with a guy with lightning in his eyes. You should kill yourself.
Oh my god.
All right, anyway, I think we're gonna sign off there.
Yeah, nice fun session tonight.
Fun, good word.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna.
I can't
We
wait
played
to
carnival
use...
games and then died a very existential
then
existence.
I can't wait to use
Isn't that
the
how life is?
special item I have.
Yeah.
Gives me advantage on all ranged attacks.
I'm glad Emmy got a gnome. Sick.
Yeah, we'll see.
I thought you were gonna.
Who knows what happened to it?
Matt,
I thought you were gonna make one with their mind prison counterpart, in which case that would have fucked up Emmy more than the king. See,
The
this
gnome.
Just seeing this sad 19-year-old. She that.
You send us
We'll
out,
see you
man.
gamers next week
Bye, y'all.
See you
Have
guys.
a good one.
for another
Hey.
Fun session, he said.